Did you in there, Jono? Alright. Yup. The one that was sitting down lifting weight.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Gino Corona is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So stepping in, Antonio Woodson.
Look at him, 13 for 38. Young
recently, as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guzman moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Peter Galeski, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Peter Galeski. 1-1-1.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and it for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ready for another chance. Juan Centeno. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Centeno.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alfredo Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To the left side, Woodson is up.
Huh?
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to
60.
haunt him
If
after
I would have
all,
went
as
to,
the
I ain't,
inning
cause
is
I ain't
over.
go to Best
So
Buy
it's
and
no
use my
runs on a base
membership,
hit.
man.
Also one error in the inning, but 2 men left
I just
on.
went on
To the
and got it.
bottom of
My
inning
girl was
number
supposed to
4
get
we
it while
go.
she was
The
out
Hooks are out in
bullshitting.
front here, 2-0.
I ain't want to wait.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antonio Woodson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Woodson.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a
Knock that
miss.
bitch at the park.
Big A aboard here at first with nobody out. And he popped him up. Gillespie is calling for it.
That's
One
some
away.
bullshit, bro. They be giving me some whack ass hits. See how them folks hating on
Digging
me,
in once
Juno?
again, Alfredo Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Guzman.
Ground is short.
Ah, I missed
Diving
it.
try, but it's through into the
I
outfield.
missed it.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Man, they playing the nigga, bro.
Ready for another shot now, Antonio Woodson.
Number 3, shortstop, Antonio Woodson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Playing me.
Striding in once again, Jason Shibuya earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here now the 2-2.
1-1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Antonio Woodson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground.
They playing me. Let me knock this bitch out the pizza.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right
This
now.
is little
Two
shit
out,
help
nobody
you.
on.
Like, see, I can't use that for defense, but I had used the other one, the ball and play jam to help me get on bases and shit.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hey, I should never chased that one. I fucked that one up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Guerrero takes it in. And 8
My
innings
nigga
have
ain't
come
fast
and gone
enough.
now as
Once
the
I get my
inning
speed
is
up,
over.
I'm gonna be
So
straight
nothing
up.
happening this time around.
I be getting good.
And a nice
hooks.
job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rough Riders used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Samuel Urban earned his 5th win of the year. Enrique Liriano records the save, his first of the year. So
Yeah,
that'll
though I
just
see the
about do it.
baseball
For Mark
league.
DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final
Show
line
you
score.
everything good
First
and
for the victorious
bad.
Rough Riders, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Hooks, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. The race for the division continues. Solomon Jones, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off. Keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out.
I don't like rumors. I don't like.
So
Yeah,
digging
some
in
of
now,
them do.
Antonio Woodson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know what I'm saying? If you were,
See, like this gym right there, ball and play.
you know what I'm saying? You got these things that's called nuts.
I can activate this gym.
And be accountable for, you know what I'm saying?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Under the table, you know what I'm
Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
I own the Mississippi Brawlers. You know, a lot of things been said about me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about.
Stepping up now, Andreas Salas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
What's right for my organization.
Solid.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Shibuya camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So striding in, Enrique Castillo is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a move over to first. And he'll
They
dive
try to
back
catch
in.
me slipping. No, sir.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Antonio Woodson. He singled his last time up.
Antonio Woodson.
First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Oh, man,
Nothing
that's so
across here
good.
this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Julius Dill. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Nah,
This
that
is
was a
somewhat of
weak
cause
ass
for
hit
concern.
that
This guy
game.
needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Woodson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Antonio Woodson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he turns on this fastball
Home
and
run.
sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that.
You hear
one,
me,
and this
John
ball
O?
is gone, a home run.
Oh,
So a
Oh,
3-run blast to
nice.
straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
clean. He threw that. Once I seen him throw his hand up, I knew it was a home run.
You can call it unfair
Watch
or
this,
just
he
the
gonna
breaks
throw
of the
his hand
game, but
straight
up
up.
until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
My
So
dude
now it'll be the
home run.
four-hole hitter, Ryan Rua. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Woodson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more.
They probably ain't
Antonio
gonna pitch to
Woodson.
me now.
We all know this guy's
home
a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a
Yeah,
fastball that he
he
liked,
does,
and he
yeah.
turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Reed on third, Big A on second, Davis at first, 1 gone. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
Yeah, you know what, Matty? There really isn't much between these first 3 teams in this division. And D-Row, there's a lot of baseball left to be played. I think if you're in the lead, you're in second or third, you still got a big shot to make the postseason.
Oh, yeah. 1 run is scored. The relay throw, and now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score. Ready once again, Andreas Salas.
Fielder number 20.
3 runs already home here.
Salas.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is
keep leaving me
retired. So they
stuck
pick
on,
up
baby.
3 runs.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Hooks get their 20th home win this year. Solomon Jones earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Christopher Spear works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
I ain't pressing on
Twitter
Jilly. You
at
see all
MLB
of the
The
little
Show.
highlights and shit they do. This shit so, the graphics so real on this shit.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 6 runs, 7 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rough Riders, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA
I'm
Texas League.
39,
Tonight,
36.
game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Division rivals do battle. Next. Digging in, Antonio Woodson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there.
I
But
thought that was
taking a look
another
at it, I
home
guess,
run.
in his
They
defense,
played.
he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Damn, he hit the wall.
Settling in now, Michael Montag. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Montag.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dill moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Striding into the box, Miguel Tejada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
You're up.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Into the box, Peter Gillespie, a hit in 2 tries so far. The ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Antonio Woodson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Shibuya is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken McCord. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning. So striding forward now, Sean Cross is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pickoff move to second. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders lead it 5-3. So coming to the plate, Antonio Woodson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Woodson.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Guerrero ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Alfredo Guzman.
Fielder number 2. Alfredo Guzman.
And here's the 3-2 from him. To first. Reined in. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Into the box now, Hans Gutu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down and hits this one on the ground to short. Woodson cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 5-4. Coming to the plate now, Sean Cross. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Sean Cross.
The ground out to short. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Rough Riders lead it 5-4. Into the box now, Antonio Woodson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty.
Ready once again, Hans Gutu. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. The move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Enrique Liriano gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Rough Riders. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Nice loss, 12-8.
For the Hook, 6 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left.
We number one, we number one, we number one, we number one in the golf. Breaking news in the GSFL. The Knights have fallen to the Eagles 12-8. I'm Jimmy Jones reporting live, and I approve this message. The Mississippi Brawlers take their rightful place at the top of the golf. We number one. We number one, we number one, we number one, we number one, we number one. The Knights lost to the Eagles 28. They had to skate. They fucking lost. Yeah, yeah. We number one, we number one, we number one, we number one, we number one. Yeah, buddy. Nice loss. How? They lose. Yeah, first cut on y'all, you know. But the Knights lost. We know the golf. The Knights lost to the Eagles. They don't have a perfect record no more, but we still good. All we gotta do is read the
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Yeah, Big Black. What up, Big?
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Casey Lawrence gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Ross Dolan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ross Dolan.
1-1-1.
To short. Woodson. Right. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So stepping in, Antonio Woodson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Villarreal moves over. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Benito Soriano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Villarreal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Villarreal.
Is on the ground to short. Is he going to? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Antonio Woodson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Paxton is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in once again, Antonio Woodson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Dolan is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Digging in, Antonio Woodson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Villarreal coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Casey Lawrence earns his first win of the season. Willie Delgadio is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Pedro Espinoza hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers: 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Hooks, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Povsey, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Got him swinging.
Damn, I should never
well out
chase
of the
this
zone,
shit.
and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Benito Soriano, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear a diaper like a monster. No, I ain't gonna keep it gutter. I'm gonna keep it classy.
The windup and the 0-1.
You know, I got furniture in the
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Rollo, where you at, baby? Come on.
Leading off the inning, Freddie Marmolejo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try and get a big inning started.
Woodson. And that's out number 1.
What happened? Come on.
Riding in once again, Antonio Woodson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Was it the rain?
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
What happened?
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
This is going to be a long ride back from Louisiana. Oh. No excuse.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
All right. Hey.
Ready for another chance, Antonio Woodson.
Antonio Woodson.
Don't wait. Oh, boy. Don't wait on this.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Who ran the clock, though? That's what I want to know. He must have got paid good. Somebody tell me. You see, I told y'all.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Y'all might get upset. Y'all think gonna be a breeze. Take teams lightly.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Brother, where you at, baby? Come on.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Shimchak has got it, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Hooks lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Ross Stoneman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this get through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. And that's one of those plays that stay with you.
Digging in, Antonio Woodson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
You know, and look classy. I'm not putting no diaper on now. I'm not gonna be like monster.
Leading off the inning, Ross Stoneman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly that right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Somebody take me one again.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our
I'm
top player.
finna burn out for a minute, Jono. I'm gonna be back on this shit.